Hey, man, on my life day, nigga, we been staying, nigga. Hey, you talking about? On stag game, fuck CTE, fuck 1017. Hey, matter of fact, nigga, Ketney had Big 30 tonight. Nigga, I'm snatching him out of stage, myself personally. Hey, you talking about? Snatch him out of stage, myself personally. I don't give a fuck who tell whoever. I don't care who birthday it is, none of that.
Come to the mat, man. Getting jewelry, snap, pocket going in.
Yeah, I'm going in the nigga pocket and everything.
Hood, nigga.
Fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm a big loc, nigga. Don't ever disrespect my daddy. Don't ever disrespect mine, nigga. I'm riding for all mine.
All right, yo, y'all hit that thumbs up button, like, hit the PayPal, all that good stuff, man. So Pookie Loc's son basically is just like, he ain't really feeling this reconciliation or peace treating that we've seen with Jeezy and Gucci. What was a good moment for the quote unquote culture, it wasn't good for Pookie Loc's son. Now Pookie Loc, you know, as far as I know, for people who don't know, that was one of Jeezy's homeboys, one of his shooters, who he sent after Gucci. And Gucci and his boys, they took care of that. You know, that was the gap. That was in reference to when Gucci was talking all that greasy stuff, and he was bringing up Pookie Loc, and he was like, "Yo, man, we gonna send your other boy in a pine box. You send another one, we gonna send him back in a box." And people was like, "Yo, Gucci going too far," you know. So that's Pookie Loc's son right there. Country country Bama, straight from Atlanta, all that. I mean, that's his son, and the disrespect is clear. I mean, you got Gucci, you know, how many records Gucci done made and brought up Pookie Loc references? And this kid got to listen to that. He got to hear that. You know what I mean? You know, how many, and then you see Jeezy, and I don't know if Jeezy has really kept a relationship with Pookie Loc's family. It doesn't seem like it. I mean, because he, you know what I mean? Don't seem like he been keeping in touch with Pookie Loc kids. Not to knock Jeezy, but I mean, that is one of your mans, you know what I mean? When you got somebody working for you and they get taken out based off something that you asked them to do, they commanding orders from you, you know what I mean? At least me personally, I would have tried to go out my way to try to take care of his family, you know what I mean? Because that was one of my guys who worked for me. He was doing that, putting in that work, and, you know, he got done up, and that was on you. That was on Jeezy. But, yeah, you know, sometimes what's best for the culture isn't what's best for certain people, you know, from their personal stance. So I can't even be mad at this kid. You know what I mean? He's angry. You know, my pops wasn't in the streets like that. You know, my pops wasn't no shooter or nothing. So what do you tell a kid who you can't help who your father is? You know, your father was in the streets putting in that work. He lived that lifestyle. It came in, it got him. You know, that's part of the game. You know what I mean? You wake up and you don't know if you're going to bed that same night. You don't know from different. When you wake up in the morning and you in that kind of lifestyle, you don't know if you coming home that same night or if you're going to be in a jail cell. You know what I mean? It's that's that lifestyle 24/7 every day, all day. You know, but yeah, Jeezy, maybe he should have reached out to Pookie Loc's son. Maybe he should have had Pookie Loc's son, you know, in attendance, or maybe he should have been involved in that, you know, just from the family's perspective, because it's a good question. What is Pookie Loc's family? Not just the son, but what does the family feel about this? Have they kept in touch with Jeezy? Has Jeezy, you know, I'm not saying Jeezy got to take care of him. Like you seen Boosie said he was going to look out for Mo's kids, you know what I mean? But have they kept in contact with Jeezy at all? And then what are their reactions to this? And that's something that I never even thought about, you know, because these people got kids out here, man. These street boys, these street dudes got kids too. And, you know what I mean, I can't tell this kid to feel a certain way about it. Because like I said, his pops got killed, you know, behind Jeezy's orders. And then Jeezy, for money, basically, and to promote his new album, he was like, the hell with the Gucci Man beef. And even if you watch Jeezy's interview on Breakfast Club, he said, yeah, I don't really want to speak too much on the reconciliation because I don't really know where we at right now. That right there lets you know, okay, y'all mainly did this for money. Y'all can sit there and say they did it for the culture all you want. We don't know how much them versus checks is. You think these people is coming on versus and they not getting paid? You got your mind. Apple Music is involved now. This is about money. You know what I mean? And whatever the check was, it wasn't. It was too good for both of them to pass up on. They in their 40s. You know what I mean? The street part of the beef is kind of like, yeah, it's kind of dead. You know, it was all about bread. You know what I mean? They'll tell you it was for the culture. And yeah, the fans, we enjoyed it, but it was for the money. You know, so if I'm Pookie Loc's son, hey, I'd probably feel some kind of way too. I don't know about getting on Facebook Live and, talking about threatening people and yanking people off stage and, what I mean? I don't know about all that, but that's just his emotions. That man is angry. He's upset. He feels like his father's legacy's been spit on. Between Gucci bringing it up every 5 minutes and then Jeezy basically looking over it and saying, okay, I got an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. I could make some money and sell this new album. You know what I mean? So that's the way they looked at it, man. So you knew this thing could get ugly either way. You know what I mean? It didn't get ugly as far as the battle because they both kept it clean. No one got hurt, but someone's feelings got hurt, and that's Pookie Loc's family. I don't know if he speaks for the whole family, but I'm pretty sure there is some people in Pookie Loc's camp who probably ain't too crazy about this, that feel like, yo, in the streets there's a loyalty that should remain on code. And a lot of like Freddie Gibbs was like, yo, how you gonna go on stage and battle somebody that killed one of your homeboys? But really, was Pookie Loc really one of the homies, or was he just a shooter? To me, it seemed like he was just a shooter. If that was one of the homies, I definitely got to look out for his family and his kids. If that, you know what I mean? That's just me, my morals. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Pookie Loc's son getting at Jeezy and Gucci for reconciliation purposes. I'm out.